if you never leave. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. I can't escape, can't escape, can't escape your love. It's following me. I'm afraid that I won't move on if you never leave. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you.
I'm not going to be muted today because I'm making sure I actually unmute myself for once. Hello and hail to everyone on this beautiful Saturday evening. No matter where you are in the world, I am sure today is a lovely evening on your little part of the world. Over here in sunny Central Florida, it was a beautiful day. We had a lot of rain yesterday. Today was a nice clear day with a small amount of rain. But no matter what, it was a beautiful day. I was very productive. I have a brand new, what would you call that? A cross trainer? Whatever. I broke my my old spinning bike finally broke down and I had to upgrade to another device and I had to put it all together once I'd arrived. And if anyone's ever put together any furniture or any exercise equipment, you know what a pain in the butt that is. And that is what I spent a few hours of my day doing today. And now I am spending the evening with all of you because it's been a while since I've played some Fortnite. I was kind of in the mood to like do some quests and just, I don't know, have a laid back chat while I did quests and strove for that illustrious crown. Time for workout streams. I used to be a runner. I ran marathons and running was my drug of choice when it came to exercise. I would be that nuts who would like work out for 2 hours every evening after work. But I have bad knees, so I have to do low impact stuff like cross training or spinning now. So it is. What's up, Buster Voodoo? Good to see you over on the kick side. JRP60 says Joe Mama. Over on the YouTube side, Jerry D. Sills has a chat that says, from where I see, life gives me greater destiny. Once years ago, diabetes tore me apart, but no stopping this Scottish heart. For inside rage, a fire, winning is the only desire. I wasn't sure at first if that was a poem because I saw the word diabetes in there, but it is a poem. Thank you, Jerry, for that. What's up, Deranged Lunatic, aka DL? Who do you think gave her the idea? Deranged Lunatic, are you the originator of Joe Mama? That's funny. Hail the Lore is here. The almighty Hail the Lore, chat extraordinaire. And have you heard of hot yoga, Joe? Maybe you should do hot yoga. I've done hot yoga. I am a huge fan of hot yoga. I used to go to a studio. I used to be quite athletic. When I was in thumbnail. My thumbnail not good? I have a thumbnail on there. I just got a text message from X-Wing that said my thumbnail is blank. But I assure you, I see a thumbnail on my thing, but I'm just going to have to go ahead and update that because we can't have a gray thumbnail. Let's see if that fixed it. I'm reloading YouTube Studio. It just populated. Okay, cool. Thanks. What's up, X-Wing? Good to see you, my friend. I'm assuming you're watching the wrestling. What is it called? Saturday night main event. I don't do wrestling. I think I did when I was younger, but I haven't watched wrestling in a very long time. I enjoyed the theatrics of it, so I'm hoping you're enjoying that. Oh no, I sense a Jedi. Hail X-Wing. I don't know if X-Wing would actually be a Jedi. I feel like X-Wing would be more of a rebel, but maybe not quite with Jedi skills. I'm not saying you don't have Jedi powers, but I'm just sensing more of pilot energy from you. You know what I mean? All right, let's get this started. And that's not an insult. I'm just saying there's plenty of heroes in that world. Where'd you get that batleth? That batleth actually was a gift from Wily Dave. I had been wanting one for a very long time, and he was aware of that, and he gifted it to me, and I am very appreciative. Buster Voodoo. I know what he's talking about. Buster Voodoo is talking about I think Beardo was playing Witcher 3. Was that today? It was today. It was playing Witcher 3 for the very first time. I have sunk many hours into Witcher 3. I love that game. I also am not a huge Gwent player. I did play Gwent, but I am a style of play of looting and money making. Like, I was obsessed with commerce, whether the game was Witcher or any of the Elder Scroll games. I tend to loot and sell, but I was quite the millionaire in, or I don't know if it was millions, but I never had to worry about money once I got the ball rolling, because I would just loot every single body and then sell everything. So I didn't have to do Gwent. Yeah. But I did, I mean, it was okay. I feel like sometimes they like slow the game down a little bit. But Buster Rudy says he's no longer on speaking terms with X-Wing since he told us that he doesn't play Gwent. And then he says, sure, but sometimes Geralt needs a break from slaying monsters and Poon. So he deserves time to play Gwent, I suppose. Greg the Goblin says, go get him, Joe, for 20. Thank you so much, Greg the Goblin. All right, guys. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about quests. I did not buy the Battle Pass this season because I didn't think it was all that great. But I like to play the quests. I haven't played in a few, so I need to see what I'm missing. It's quite a bit that I am missing. Let's go to the weeklies and see what we got. So I don't know if you guys have played it all this season, This season is superhero themed. I actually went to see Superman yesterday with some girlfriends. I have thoughts. I'll probably talk about those thoughts while we're playing. But I'm just going to take a quick peek at our quests. So I think on this first run through, we're going to try to finish off week 1. Overlord Spires will populate usually in that resistance space area, Flooded Frogs area. So I think we're just one more to go. I need to recruit a character and unstable exotic weapons. What the hell is an unstable exotic weapon? Well, we'll be on the lookout for that. And then Spire Rifles. Okay, that's going to be what we work on for now while we play. Did you ever play Witcher 1? There was all sorts of chicks you could hook up with. I mean, that was also true in Witcher 2. There was plenty of... Listen, when I played Witcher 3, obviously you have a love triangle between Triss and Yennefer and Geralt. And I know that the correct answer is to get with Yennefer. Plus, I do tend to like brunettes better than redheads. I don't know what... No offense to redheads as women. I know they're very beautiful. They're very unique. They're literally, rare creatures. So I understand their appeal. But for me personally, I do tend to prefer the coloring of a brunette. So I thought Yennefer was more attractive. But I wanted to make sure I experienced the whole game and the different options. So I made sure I had saves where I, did the romancing of Yennefer to the completion. I romanced Triss, and we had that lovely scene, the cutscene in the tower at the end before she was gonna get on the boat or whatever it was. And then I did of course, the version where you try to have both ways, and then you get basically they basically gang up on you, and you think you're gonna have a threesome with Yennefer and Triss, and then you don't. But yeah, I'm a big fan. And yes, every time there was a prostitute or someone that I could hook up with, just for the sake of it, because I felt like Geralt needed it. He has a hard life. I just made sure to, indulge him and say, sure, Geralt, go ahead. Go have a little tryst with a woman of the night. I watched Havoc on Netflix today, a fantastic action movie. I don't know which one that is. Is it a Netflix original? Cajun Corey, redheads are fire in bed and crazy, but mostly crazy. Brunettes for the job. Thank you, Cajun Corey. I don't have any experience with either of those things, but I will take your word for it. I lost the map. Here we go. All right, those things don't populate yet. There's some down here. We're gonna go. Actually, let's land in Canyon Crossing, then make our way up so we have some guns before we get too crazy. There's only one. No, there's two. Maybe I'll, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna land here. Okay. So it was like you were literally collecting winning. Yeah, absolutely. That was half the battle with, or half the fun, I think. Or some of the fun, I should say. Netflix original starring Tom Hardy. I do love Tom Hardy. I'll check it out. I have to check my settings. My game is a little bit laggy. Is your game stuttering or is it the stream? It's my game. It's this season of Fortnite. For some reason, it's not my computer. It's this season of Fortnite. For some reason, since this season started, it's not run very well on my computer. And I've never had that issue. But then I looked it up, and apparently a lot of people online have had an issue with this season. That is starting to get annoying. I may have to stop and fix it. Change some settings. Yeah. I wonder if I can actually change the settings while I'm playing it, or it's going to make me restart. So I might not be able to do it on this playthrough. I might have to play this game and then try to fix it. Console is king. I actually used to love playing on my Xbox, but I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, and I have my Switch and my Switch 2, but I need to figure out what's going on with my Elgato. I think it's honestly just the cord. I bought a new cord. I think I said this last time I streamed, or I might have. It also has like a slight delay. I think Jay actually has some issues with his too. Like when he plays Mario Kart, he's on a slight delay, which is just super inconvenient. What's up, Raider? Raider! Or 5483 says nothing. What's up? Good to see ya. Yes. Actually trying to destroy this thing myself. Yeah, because that Superman's call has appeared. Ooh, I needed one of these. Cool. Thank you. I need to kill this guy who's, where is he? I have no idea what's going on. What the heck that was. Anyway, you can just kill a minion for what? I totally... Oh, for that thing that popped up. I have no idea. But I was trying to get just the... what's it called? The quest. Because now we've knocked out... part of week 1. Now I need to recruit a character. What the heck? Buster Voodoo? I'm sorry. I don't want to brag, but I've seen Tom Hardy's. Woohoo. Why have you seen that? And also, I guess that's the event that's going on. Superman's actually in the game. I haven't played enough to see what that is, so I guess we might find out. Maybe. He got naked in the movie Bronson. I think I'll pass from watching that. Yeah. I think that's not necessary. But I'm happy for you. Alright, I need to recruit some dude. So this guy is recruitable. Is she recruitable? Yes. Where is she located? She's farther away. So this guy's probably the safest bet. Oh, read the challenge wrong? Yeah. It was the actual, whatever those spear things are. Spires. What is these? Was this one of the labs? Chat, what are your thoughts on this season? I don't mind it. I haven't played too much of it, but I don't mind it. We went from quite a bit of, a change from the previous season, which was the Star Wars theme, to this, so it's a little bit jarring, but I honestly don't mind this season at all. I see someone's footsteps. That's right. Run. It was not a sexy scene. He got naked and ew, because the oh, okay, I got you. It was like to like a wrestling kind of thing, like to avoid being subdued. I'll take your word for it. I don't think I'm going to be watching that movie anytime soon. Accidentally shot my car. What's up, Brimstone? It pretty much sucks. This season? Greg, we're talking this season sucks? Well, this season sucks because it's stuttering so bad, for sure. But I do miss old season, last season. It's all right. Brimstone says, "Hail Josie, never thought I would say this as a woman, but nice battle." Thank you. I'm very, very fond of it. I actually showed it off to my... I don't remember how he figured out that I was a Star Trek fan. Oh, I was on a meeting, and I'm a notorious coffee lover. And I have a ginormous Star Trek mug. And he's a fan, I guess, of the OG series. So he mentioned it. And then I was, started talking about Star Trek. And I said, hold that thought. And then I proceeded to walk over because my work desk is on that wall. And I walked over to this wall and grabbed my batleth off the, oh no, don't recruit this guy. I need him. I need this guy. Where are you going? No, did he already get recruited? That's literally what I came over here for. Oh. Bugger. I'm gonna get lit up. I just have a feeling. Also, I've been doing a terrible job. I did not even shield up properly. This season feels kind of forced. The superhero tie-in is very commercial. I mean, Fortnite is very commercial. It's... Microtransactions don't annoy me because I am more annoyed with, like, Call of Duty's, like, pay to win, kind of, not pay to win, but pay for advantages with their gun upgrades and whatnot. That more annoys me. I like the fact that this is just completely aesthetic and you could technically never have to pay for anything in Fortnite, and I don't have a problem with, how they make their money. But it is, there's always some kind of tie-in with movies or celebrities or musicians, and I think it's part of the quirk at this point. But yeah, this entire season was basically crafted around Superman. And I'm not at all surprised by that because they have a lot riding on this movie. I'm getting shot up and I'm like not even looking. Man, I'm such a good driver. I didn't even have to look at the screen. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, I need to figure out where... Hold on. The next thing is... How do I get to characters? What other... So, she is well into the storm. Robin can also be hired, but he is out of this in the storm. So is this dude. And so I have no more characters. Unless I go investigate some of this. I don't know what's in this section. So maybe we'll just play to see if we win this one, which I doubt, but we'll go for it. Buster Voodoo has redeemed a drink of water for the working man. And I just so happen to have this ginormous bottle of water, so. But in my true ADHD fashion, I never finished telling my story. So with the batleth, I then went and picked up my batleth and walked over and I said, hang on a second, and came back onto my Google Meet holding that thing, and it's kind of cool that I got to show off that awesome batleth at work. So it's always cool to find an undercover Star Trek fan who might appreciate that. Let's see. Jerry says, I have something you'll want Star Trek wise, Joe. I own the 1967 board game with all the pieces. Do you really? That's awesome. Greg says, I want to go way back to chapter 3 or 4. Greg, have you played the reloads? The reloads are basically like the OG. With everything OG. Like weapons, the map. Oh, let's go. All right. What else do we have to do? I don't know what the hell an unstable exotic weapon is, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that. Destroy objects with spy rifle. I didn't realize it was objects. I thought it was people. Deliver Superman sprite to a shrine. Visit an academy lab in different matches. I already did one today. Restore health. Sure. Okay, so... That is annoying. That count. Did that count as an object? Purchase a gun from Hope. Who the hell is Gope? Hope. Hey, TXC, what's up? Someone is shooting at me from up above. Yikes. Where's this guy? Hope I'm doing well. Yep, I'm doing good. Can't complain. Went to see wow. I'm just talking about Star Trek so much. We went to see Superman yesterday with some girlfriends. I've never seen a community. Well, I guess I have seen a community as divided as this, but it's been a long time. I have no idea where this guy is. It's been a really long time that a movie has been as divisive as this one. I have seen my Twitter feed. Actually, my Twitter feed is two things: people talking about Superman and people talking about Cash Patel, Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, and Matt Gates. So that's pretty much my entire feed. I'm tired of this guy. I don't know where he is. Did you see him? There's two of them. I do like this DMR. I see the other guy. Maza Salamanca for 99 cents has a super sticker. Thank you so much, Maza Salamanca. Oh, fuck. That guy just ran by. Is he being chased? Oh, hello. That was the guy with the medallion and a... I'm getting tore up, though. Oh, gosh. And that was the end of Joe. Not bad. Number 5. GRP60 says, it seems like the ladies like the movie better than the men do. So I went into the movie really optimistic. I was not going into the movie with the, I am going to hate this. This is going to be a James Gunn movie. It's going to feel like Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I was like, I think that I'm going to give it a chance. Sure, I appreciate Henry Cavill, and I just feel like it was a, no offense to David Cornsweet or anybody who likes him, but I felt like it was going to be a downgrade just because I feel like, to me, Superman is a stoic person, and I don't feel like David Cornsweet captured that as well as Henry, but I was going to give him obviously the chance. It wasn't going to be a just an automatic going in with a negative attitude. So, and I went with some normies. Okay, so I went with some normies, some girlfriends who are not super nerdy, and you're not wrong, GRP. It seemed like they weren't filtering it through their lens of what their expectations were for Superman. They were actually just kind of watching the movie as a standalone thing without any preconceptions, which is weird to me because I don't care if you're a nerd or not. You've watched Superman. We've grown up with Superman. Christopher Reeves was my first Superman. Okay, it was before my time, but I still watched him. And then I saw Dean Cain. I also watched Smallville growing up. I loved Smallville. And then, of course, the Henry Cavill movies. So none of them have had that jocular kind of James Gunny feel that, you know, this one had. They were very, the best word for it is stoic. So if it had been maybe a little bit of a funnier jokes, but I also found that the jokes, it wasn't just the fact that it was, you know, less serious vibe. the jokes themselves were kind of cringe. A lot of them. There was a couple that made me like, you know, chuckle or whatever, but most of the jokes were kind of just like, was that supposed to be funny? But I also realized that maybe I am not the target audience for this. A lot of like tweens, teens, 10-year-olds, 8-year-old, 9-year-old boys, they all loved it. They all thought it was hilarious. I think that's what that humor was really geared toward. That's the intended audience versus someone with a, you know, sense of humor that might be a little bit more elevated than that. So those were my observations in terms of audience. I don't think it was a 0. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just the worst movie ever. It's not. I would just say it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like the less seriousness of it. I didn't like the jokes. I didn't like, you know, I know a lot of people have already said this, like when Supergirl comes in at the end, I don't want to do spoilers, but her language, I was like, no one should be calling Superman a bitch. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 lagging settings. So what can I do settings wise? Oh, I know what it might be. It might be my driver. It might be my graphic card driver that I have not put it up to date. Okay, so I don't think it's anything I can do right now. So yeah, but my girlfriends, my normie girlfriends, they all liked it. They were not, you know, cringing or comparing it. There was moments that felt like I was watching Guardians. Why the journalists were all in that spaceship, what they were doing at the end, I mean, it was kind of pointless. There was a lot of like pointless little things that just kind of were okay, but why kind of things. But overall, it was a fun movie. It just wasn't, you know, it was a mid movie. That's how I'm gonna feel about it. And no, it's just so weird. I've seen people say like they like it better than Man of Steel, which is wild. I don't even understand that. I mean, Batman versus Superman kind of, you know, I get that. You know, there's lots of problems with that movie. Also, Gal Gadot needs to just not be an actress anymore. Because she's terrible at it. But I still feel like even I like that. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. So I don't have I have a soft spot for him as Batman. I wish we'd seen more of that. Jerry says, tomorrow I send pictures of my Star Trek game and Borg figures I've had since 1990. Part of Star Trek Shrine, been a fan for 45 years now. That's pretty cool. All right, I did not prepare for what I'm going to do next. I don't know what that is. An unstable exotic weapon. We're going to go ahead and skip that. I guess I need that gun again. Superman sprite. And we got to land in an academy, I guess. Whoopsies. Actually, there's one right here. Gal Gadot should be in every movie. I don't care how bad she is. She is a beautiful woman. Absolutely gorgeous woman. But I watched a compilation of all her acting snafus, and I mean, I think it's just the fact that she has an accent. Like, it'd be like saying Sofia Vergara. You know, like, is she a great actress? Can you even tell when she's got such a heavy accent? It's all you hear, right? So, same kind of thing with Gal Gadot. I think it's mostly her accent that's causing the issue. Although her delivery is also just... Kal-El, no! But I agree with you. I think she's a very beautiful lady. I don't think I can get anything in here because I don't have a letter yet. I'm at C. So does that count me going to a lab? I think it did. Sofia Vergara has an accent. I didn't know she could talk. Yeah. she can. Also, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. I've actually known Sofia Vergara my entire life because when I was growing up, she was a co-host of a show, and it was with Carlos. What was his name? The other guy. It was her and this guy called Carlos. Something with a P. Ponce. Carlos Ponce and her were on a show called Control, and it was on, I think it was on Univision. I used to watch a lot of Spanish TV because I grew up, that was my first language. And in my household, we mostly watched Spanish TV. I watched the news in Spanish and TV and soap operas in Spanish. And on Saturdays mornings, there was a show called Control, and she was in her 20s, I think, during that. She was like basically, I think it was like a travel show, a variety travel show or something like that, where they would just showcase different things, and she would go to different places and show off cool areas of, you know, wherever they were traveling in Latin America. So I've known her for a very long time, and she's honestly very lucky because she doesn't age. Or she does age. She ages very well. Like fine wine. There's like nothing around here. Okay, here we go. I guess I'm just distracted whenever she's on screen. Rightly so. She doesn't have to talk, just stay there and look good. Can you believe she's got a son like that's like 30 or something crazy like that? I find that very hard to believe. She actually looks younger than her son. I remember because he was on, they did some kind of, that's someone? Or is that, what is that? They did a Pantene Pro V. No, not Pantene Pro V. What was it? There was some shampoo sponsored both of them. They did a commercial for Head and Shoulders. They did a commercial for Head and Shoulders where she was talking about her son having dandruff and he uses Head and Shoulders, and I'm like, I wonder how this guy feels being the son, the adult son of Sophia, and everybody thinks your mom is super hot. That's also gotta be like a tough thing for a young man to deal with. What's up, ORB? I don't think that counts as a lab. Utopia City and Supernova have underground labs, I think. Okay, I'll try that. In the movie Chef, Sofia Vergara plays Jon Favreau's wife, ex-wife, and then he starts dating Scarlett Johansson. I was like, come on, dude, at least be a little realistic. Why? Because Jon Favreau could never pull neither of those women? Or because of the leaving Sophia to get with Scarlett? Yeah, it's got to be super awkward. For sure. But can you imagine growing up and everybody is like, hey man, can we come over your house? Sure. Yeah, you can come over house. What do you want to do? Just stare at your mom. Okay. But that poor kid must have gone through it. Just saying. How's the kid supposed to handle that? I have no idea. What is this guy supposed to do? I don't think I've ever used that sprite before. They were already divorced in the movie. Oh, so more like the unrealisticness of John Favreau being able to score both of those lovely ladies. John Favreau wasn't terrible looking when he was a little younger. I remember him from a few episodes of Friends when he was dating Monica, and he was the guy who was like a super billionaire tech bro, and he used to go to Monica's restaurant and convince her to date him, but they had like zero chemistry. And she still tried to date him because he was nice and he was rich. And then ended up, I guess, did have chemistry, and they finally broke up because he got like obsessed with MMA. But anyway, he wasn't terrible looking. I thought he was okay. Is this one of those unstable? Is this what I'm supposed to be using for? Hold on. No, that was right. Quests. Where's weekly? Unstable exotic weapon. Is that it? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I'm gonna leave this guy behind. Yeah, but he's been pretty tubby for like 20 years. Yeah, he was always like stocky. But I think like if he worked out and had a little facial hair, like a little bit of a beard, because he had a little bit of a goatee and mustache thing going on when he was on Friends, and I think it worked for him. Plus, he has a sense of humor, so, you know, that's like a bonus. Please tell me I'm not the only one in the chat that thinks Salma Hayek is attractive and has big boobies. Salma Hayek is drop-dead gorgeous. ORB says, well, they mostly handle it like Mel Gibson's character from What Women Want. Oh, I love that movie. I still can't believe that freaking Quentin Tarantino, who has a foot fetish, somehow convinced Salma Hayek to let him do stuff to her feet in a movie. Like, he just basically wrote in... Where did this motherfucker go? Wrote in that scene just for his own sake. Which is wild. Convinced her with a paycheck, most likely. I know this is a better gun, but I feel like it's a little slow, so I'm not gonna take it. Either way, if he wasn't a movie star director, he would never get women like that. I agree with that statement. Yeah, I don't understand what they have done. Both those ladies are in their 50s and frankly in better shape, both face-wise and body-wise, than most 20-year-old women. It's amazing. Jesus, get it together, Joe. Hey! Totally stole that kill. And that one too. Someone shooting from behind me too? No. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be trying to use this whatever special weapon. Use gloves, I think. I think that's what the challenge is. She's 58? That's wild. She's gonna be like, I bet you anything, Salma's gonna be like that 80-year-old grandma that people would be like, still would. Which is crazy. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot structures too. Selma Hayek is married to a billionaire. Yeah, that is true. Wait. Oh, I don't have that rifle anymore. Okay, never mind. Stop dancing. And he's hitting me. Fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm supposed to be using my gloves. Oh gosh, okay. The term is gilf. Going back to Superman, one of the things that was very distracting for me was his hair. I sometimes dye my hair black because I like the color black. Like, I have dark brown hair. In the summer and the sun, it gets a little bit like lighter. I have to dye it because it's too light right now. But when you have black hair, when you freshly dye black hair, it looks weird, like that unnatural. I just dyed my hair black look. That looks more natural after like a couple of washes. And it was distracting to me that his hair looked like they literally dyed his hair right before they filmed. And I know that the comic book has the blue-black hair, but his eyebrows are like a light brown, and it was just... in some scenes, it was, frankly, a little distracting. I wish they had just, like, I don't know, given it a... yes, it's very deep black, but also a more natural black look, if that makes any sense. I would have preferred that. Once locked, open locked doors in Academy Town. Here, okay. Check in. Where is this? Supernova Academy. So I gotta find Morgan Mist. I didn't jump, did I? Nope. Where the hell are the weeklies? There we go. Weeklies. Did I not do this? I delivered a sprite to a shrine in the last match and it didn't count. Exit mist form within 5 meters of an enemy player. Purchase items for weapon character. Use pistols. Defeat guardians. Demon guards. Okay. Where am I? I'll go here. Defeat demon guards. Are those demon guards? I think. Sure. I refuse to watch Superman because I hate Crypto being disobedient. He's supposed to be highly trained like a service dog. That, okay. Okay. I am a huge dog lover. I love dogs. I love a lot of animals, but dogs are, I think, the most wonderful creatures on Earth. They're so loving. They're so intelligent. You can train dogs to do all kinds of crazy things. There's dogs out in this world who will, like, literally search for people. You give them a scent and they do like search and rescue on like for firefighters and, you know, for this, you know, the type that do special missions and all that, or service dogs. I remember I had a kid who trained their service dog to be able to identify when her blood sugar was too low. Just by the scent. I think actually I lied. I think she used it when it was her blood sugar was too high, because that would make more sense, because you can actually smell the it smells like acetone because of the basically heavy breakdown of ketones. Ooh, hello. So you can actually smell it. That's impressive. And that's just a normal dog. You're gonna tell me that you have Super Dog, Crypto, Supergirl's dog, and it's an unobedient dog, and it is a little bit, you know, annoying. I still think it's a cute dog, but yeah, it is distracting and annoying. He does make up for it at the end when he beats the crap out of Luthor, but it's just, yes, like when he's just doing things he's not supposed to be doing, it's not great. It's not great. It's a little annoying. And I do have this thing where I don't blame the dog, though. I blame the owner. Like, if I have a cute dog who, you know, doesn't have manners and is nipping at people or jumping up on the table or things like that, it's like, that's the owner's fault for not teaching them better, training them, giving them obedience. It's like a child. You have to raise your child, don't you? You have to... Oh, that's right. I have to use a pistol. I don't want to use a pistol. But yes, I agree on the dog. It was a weird addition. Diane Lane, also a very beautiful woman. She's an older lady in... I mean, she's an older lady in real life, but I'm just saying she was... she's played roles where she's already an older woman. Superman's mom. Yeah, that's Diane Lane. She's still beautiful. Absolutely stunning. With Crypto's power levels, he better be highly trained like he's in the comics. He's also Clark's dog, not Kara's dog. Yeah. That's also, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So, hello. He could literally hurt someone. And how would he, if he wasn't trained? The way he's, like, dragging Supergirl, he could be doing that to a normal human being and literally kill them. Or frankly, he could have killed Luthor. Okay, let's use this pistol. Alright, what the heck am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh yeah, that's right. Defeat demon guards. Where are you at? Where am I? Where am I on the map? We have any others? That's pretty much it. Oh, that's super far away. Oh, I'm like all the way up here. Okay, that's a hard no. Maybe this guy right here. Okay. So Clark Kent was one of those kids who grew up with his friends wanting to God. Probably. If Diane Lane is your mother. Yeah. But not the Clark Kent of not the Clark Kent of Dave and Cornsweat. That Martha was that was also another thing I hated about Superman. Clark's parents were like, I don't want to say uneducated because it's not an uneducation. Like, education isn't it. It's like dumb. Is he gonna be all right? Is our boy gonna be all right? That was Kent. And then just, oh gosh, it was just madly cruel. Is that a Superman sprite? That's the guy I'm supposed to return, not the orange one. Come back here. Don't run away. Come here. Haha. What did they do? Oh, is this the thing, the mist form? Okay, I have to get out of mist form a certain amount of time before 5 meters from something. I don't know, something. Oh, I also did not make it to kill the guards. Too late. Clark, there's something on the box you need to see, Clark. And it's not the accent. Southern accent does not mean you sound dumb. There's plenty of people with a Southern accent that can sound educated. It's just Pa and Ma Kent were literally written to be backwater. I don't want to say the R word, but just dumbasses. I don't just dumb. Just dumb. I want to know what you do. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. What's up, Comic Sad? 5 meters from another player. Okay. I will be seeing Superman tomorrow or Tuesday. Matinee show, save money. Yeah. Dude, I could not believe how expensive. I got to see it in I don't know, some special movie theater, and it was ridiculous. how expensive movie tickets are. Holy cow. I was like, you know, it's a good thing I don't go out much because, you know, I'm a little bit of a homebody. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to break down. Can I break these down? Structures. Oh. Hey, I'm doing quests. Don't shoot at me. Is there demon guards here on this Overlord Spire guy? I'm sure there's a quest for me to beat this guy, right? Oh, are these the guys? The demon? Oh, those things. Am I supposed to kill those things? Oh, shoot. Why 0? Because it doesn't count unless you're nearby? Yes. Okay. Well, I did the miss thing. One more thing down. Did she say, whoopee these brown people? What? No, she did not say that. She did not say that. What's up, Damn the Elite fan? Mark Andre Roy, what's up? Saw last Tuesday. It was a movie. I was determined to love Superman since I'm a lifelong fan. I was extremely conflicted afterwards, so I'm gonna give it another chance. I feel the same way. I feel like maybe I will go watch it again. Especially now that I know what to expect. I think I'd be willing to see it a second time. Kind of... Maybe the shock factor of how different it was from all the other Supermans I've ever watched is what was so off-putting. James Gunn grew up in St. Louis, but he did not grow up in the rural part of St. Louis. He grew up in the affluent part. I didn't even realize there was an affluent part of St. Louis. All I know of St. Louis, I've been there a few times, but I know it's quite a bit of crime in the city. I've been to St. Louis like 2 or 3 times. Oh shoot, I did not plan this again. What am I doing? Sure, we'll just jump around here. Let's jump here, whatever this is. Okay. My thing is I shouldn't have to pay a movie twice to see it. Twice to see if I like it. Yeah, I think I'd have a hard time wanting to pay again, especially since I was complaining how expensive it is. I just got a text message from Nomi, and I am going to answer that text with an affirmative. Yes, you can come play with me. I'm probably gonna die because I heard someone flying in, but I have to stop. I'm gonna die. They're literally walking in. They're gonna shoot me any second. Yes, join me. I don't even have a gun. If this guy loses, okay, that is just pathetic. She just finished playing with Sevi. What were they playing? Was it Fortnite? Oh, that's definitely an affluent part. There's definitely an affluent part of St. Louis. I did not have the pleasure of visiting that part. How am I? Did I already answer this psychotic with and loose? I don't remember. I'm doing okay. It's a lovely Saturday. I was very productive. I got some socializing in with some girlfriends yesterday. I don't go out much. I'm kind of a homebody. So it's really fun to just be able to hang out with the girls. And I was saying earlier how it's so funny, the difference in reaction that normies versus non-normies. I'll call them normies, but just not huge fans of superhero movies. So just that's going to be what I would call a normie, you know. And I'm not crapping on normies. I'm just saying that's what they are. Like, this type of person would not go to a Comic-Con, would not have, grown up watching, like, Batman cartoons, do not play video games. Like, that is what I would consider a normie. Do not read comic books. Do not watch any animated, cartoon movies. Superhero cartoon movies, which sometimes those are some of the best. I'm supposed to be killing the guards, not the... There you go. Hello. I'm out of bullets. Okay, did that take care of that weekly challenge? Defeat demon guards? No, I still have... Did that count? I don't know if that counted. I still need to get a pistol. I ran out of money, so I need to get more money, and I need to destroy crap. What the hell is a surf cube? Consume different food or drink items at Bird to Go gas station? Okay. I guess I'm going here. They were playing Backrooms. I can't remember if I bought that one. I have a bad habit of buying lots of games and then not playing them. Speaking of games, Cajun Corey has gifted me a Tomb Raider game, which I will be playing on stream because I promised him. And I've also wanted to play that Tomb Raider game, so stay tuned. Hey, Joe, are you still going to be doing shows with X-Wing? Yeah, I will. I know he's got a lot going on, so I'm kind of just giving him some space to do his thing because I know he's got a big move coming up. Weekends are hard. He works. He and I both have the same challenge of we have very busy 9-to-5s that are sometimes not just 9-to-5s. They go beyond 5. And I know he's got a kid and a wife, so, and also trying to do a lot of gaming and streaming with, you know, G&G, so I'm cutting him some slack. But we will be back on XCast. We're just taking a short intermission. Shh. Hush. Hush. Buster Voodoo, hush. Oh, that's the sprite thing. The dash one. I need that guy. Come here. Come here. Alright, what am I supposed to do with this guy? Dash. Use dash charges gained from a sprite. Okay, how do I do this? No. Okay. Does this count? No? Well, I don't know how to use that then. I have no idea. Whoa, hello. Why do I have little, like, symbols around me? What are they doing? I'm not dashing. How do I use it? How do I don't know how to use it. What is the purpose? Yeah, those are the charges, but I don't know how to use them. It's like the skulls. Do you remember the skulls from the season with the river? Oh, that's how you use them. Okay, cool. Glad we figured that out. There we go. 6, yes. Fuck, I'm supposed to be using this. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna use this freaking pistol. Let's check where Nomi is. She's gonna be here in a moment, guys. I have a story I would like you to cover. TXC, DM me. I have been playing Lies of P. Next, I will play, I think, Chrono Trigger. I've been really wanting to play Expedition 33. Did I wear this? Double jump. Okay, thanks, Greg the Goblin. Like the skulls from the green one. Yeah, I grabbed the first 3 on sale after seeing Melanie play through them. Nomi coming. Yeah, she's my #1 fan of my poetry. DM me on Twitter. Yeah. If you have Twitter, DM me on Twitter. Nomi said something very naughty earlier on Sevi's stream. What did she say? And also, why am I not surprised? The hell is a surf cube? Whoa, something about her. Yeah. So I was at a con today, says Corey, and I came across some custom flasks and one said, Diddy baby oil, and I posted it on X and tagged Sevi saying she wanted it. Now the question is, who would buy that? It's funny, but who would buy that? You have it on Twitter? Let me take a quick look, Corey. Agent Corey. Hey, you met Zach Levi. That's cool. And it has that meme of the guy going... So here it is, chat. That's Cajun Corey's Diddy's baby oil picture that he posted. And it says baby, baby, baby oil on it. And it's a flask. That is funny. I haven't even looked at daily ones. Damaged bosses. Hit opponents with the melee weapons or explosives. Catch a fish. I'm not going to catch a fish. Have you ever watched Krista play Fortnite? She spends about 60% of the game catching fish. How did she not get shot? Didn't I have... I'm trying to go... I guess here. I need to get some more weapons. Because everybody loves Krista. Strangers don't know it's Krista, though. Zachary Levi was really good in Chuck, not so much in Shazam. I watched him in that kids movie. What was it? The something with the purple crayon. My niece is a big fan of that movie. So there's literally nothing in the shack. What is the point of the shack? When I was visiting, I had to sit there and watch it with her, and I thought it was cute. Okay, Nomi's taking the world's longest pee, just saying. What does this one do? Heightened senses, mark attacking players. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? It was like back in the day when they would play, she would just goof off. I've always enjoyed watching her play Fortnite. Where is it? That is a tricky situation. Do I want to give up a DMR for just a regular rifle? Or I could just finish my quest of destroying stuff with this and then with the DMR. I always watch Krista's POV. It's much more entertaining. Then she gets into a vehicle and shouts, "Woman driver." I'm definitely not misogynistic, but I've noticed that as much as I get offended when someone says to me, you know, some kind of joke about my driving, but 9 times out of 10, if some driver does something dumb, did I just do it? And I just, yes, I can stop doing it. Okay, cool. If someone in the real world does something dumb, chances are, if you look in the driver's window, it's not a man. Even though statistically, I saw because I actually Googled this recently. Are men... Oh, you just stole my kill, you fuck! Sorry. Sorry for the, language. Where are you? Check out John Cusack's Martian Child. I've never seen that. I am even though John Cusack is wokety woke and says a lot of dumb crap, I have a soft spot for John Cusack because of 80s movies. And I like that one scary movie he's in, 1408. I'm very fond of that one. And High Fidelity. So I think he's a very good actor. Just another case of I wish I didn't actually know what you thought in the real world about things. Just stay an actor. I wish I didn't have to know anything beyond their capabilities as actors. She commented in the Moonskull Discord and mentioned it on stream, so I decided to make a Sevi style fact about her. That's another one. I grew up reading Stephen King novels and Stephen King short stories. 4 Past Midnight is one of my favorite. I just started this match. Should I just quit? And then of course is Dark Tower series. Eyes of the Dragon is one of my absolute favorite novels. I've read that book probably 100 times. Mark of Reality for 5 says, I have a soft spot for Gal Gadot, even though she isn't the greatest of actresses. I dream of her in Wonder Woman outfit. We definitely talked about that a little earlier. Acting is not her strong suit. Being very pretty is her strong suit. So can't be good at everything. Cajun Corey got 24 comics at the cons. Speaking of comics, I think I would like to catch up on some of the Ripperverse. I feel like I got the first few and then like completely forgot to like get the rest of them. So I'm like, you're just not paying attention, and then you're like, oh, I'm like 10 behind. So I think I need to go in. I don't know if he still sells like the back ordered stuff. I know like they have like the campaigns. So I'm really hoping they're still in stock and it's not just like limited runs, because that would stink. Oh, you're calling me. I'm sorry, woman. Hang on. My Discord's not open. Mark of Reality for 2 says, better looking than Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler is neither attractive nor a good actress, in my opinion. I can buy all the books? Okay, good. Okay, that's awesome. And by the way, this was for Buster Voodoo redeeming a drink of water for the working man. Thank you for that, Buster Voodoo. I've been here for an hour and 30 minutes and I've only drank that much, so I've got to get better at that. All right, let's go on Discord. And hello. Hi. Hold on a second. Let me make sure they can hear you. They cannot. Now they can.
Oh.
Now they can.
I'm happy they can hear me.
Are you streaming?
I am not streaming.
Well then, Nomi, do me a favor and give my chat a warm hello from over on your side of the planet.
Hello, on this side of the planet. It's a little chilly where I'm at, so I am covered in a blanket to keep me warm. But I'm gonna get heated up when I'm knocking these people out with Joe and getting these dubs.
I love the optimism.
Yeah.
Hayes and Corey has redeemed a posture check. I do tend to slouch. I am going to make sure I am exhibiting good posture. Thank you. All right. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am ready.
Everybody in the chat says, hi, Narmi.
Hello.
And ORV says he's yelling it so that you can hear.
Oh, I can hear him loud and clear over here. Yeah, I saw you went live. I was like, dang it, I should have invited Jo if she wanted to play the back rooms with me, Sevi and Moss.
I feel like I bought that one. Do you remember when I was like, you told me, buy this game, buy that game. And then I was like, okay. And I bought a few games. And then I don't remember if that was one of them.
Well, you're going to have to look it up now.
I'm going to have to go on
it could
Steam.
be one of them. But remember how you told me to buy Helldivers? And you're like, yeah, we'll play all the time. And I did. And we never played one game with each other.
Are you sure we didn't?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. I was like, all right, cool. Just let me waste my memory on my computer.
I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? That would be fun. I mean, it's I think that would be fun. Do you think Tabitha would want to play that?
I don't think she has it, but yeah.
What do you think, chat? Do you think Nomi, Tabitha, and I should play Helldivers together? Or would you rather see us play something else?
Yeah, what do you want to see? Us three play games. 'Cause it's been a while since us three have played games.
Yes, it has. Okay. All right, since you are the guest on the stream tonight, what area would you like to jump at? I will let you choose.
Let's go. Did you see the marker?
I did.
Alright, cool. But how's it been since you've played this game solo by yourself for a while?
I've been just playing quests, and trying to just, I don't know, level up with that. I did not get the battle pass, but I feel like the quests make it extra, like, there's another layer to the game where it's further gamifying the game, if that makes any sense. Like, of course, you play to win, but then you also can, therefore, in a match, play to win and obviously kill as many people as you can in the game. And also, perhaps, knock off a few random quests. I think that's fun.
Oh, no, I think that's really good. No.
Jerry says, hi, #1 fan, know me from his Sith Lord poet.
Oh, hello, Jerry. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing great.
How was Backrooms with Sevi and Moss?
It's always a blast. I love playing games with them.
Are you guys still playing that one that's I still don't know how I feel about that one game that you invited me to play. That was like the deep diver one.
Oh, Murky Divers?
Yeah.
That was a fun game. I love that game. Moss really likes that game. And it
Really?
means a lot. Moss does not like a lot of things, I've come to find.
Really? I always found him
Yeah.
such an agreeable person.
He is, but there's some games where he's like, yeah, I don't like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, I love playing with Moss because I do my best effort to make him uncomfortable.
Oh, is that why you said a really naughty thing on stream today?
What did I say? There's a lot of things I say.
Something that was jiggling of yours.
Oh, I was being a punk. I was like, oh yeah, because I have a luscious peach. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I should probably stop doing that.
Was that just to make him uncomfortable?
Oh no, I do things to make him comfortable. Like I say, like, oh yeah, like this, his new nickname is Cinnamos, like cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, what was it? A few games ago, and I was like, come on, Moss, like, let someone lick. What did I say? So let someone lick the cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse off your thighs, and ever since then.
Okay, wait, whoa. Why?
It was just a joke.
Okay.
It was a joke.
It must be one of those you had to be there.
Yeah, it had to be there. So that's why his new, like, what's it called? What do you call it?
Nickname?
No. Well, that too. Discord picture. It's a picture of him on a cinnamon roll.
Oh.
Like, his face on a cinnamon roll. Because he's ginger. That's why, we make the little jokes.
Is he a ginger? I always thought he was like a blondish.
He's like a dirty blonde.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I've only done 2. Wait.
That's
is it only
Superman's
1?
call.
Wait, what does that mean?
You can go to his call and you get to be Superman.
Are we doing that? I don't know this.
You could. I see you flying.
I'm just, exploring my options.
I'm just trying to follow Joe. Ooh. I think I want to. Maybe I'll just take this instead of that.
Jerry says he votes yes to Helldivers. I did get the Iron Man 45 bundle, but right now I like playing as John Wick. Says RB. I just see the comment about the they have an omnibus for all of the Rippaverse. Greg doesn't like Helldivers. And Raul says play a scary game. Now, that was one of the things that I did do. I bought all of the Resident Evils, but I never got... Really? Yeah. I've never gotten through the first one. I think I just like couldn't or didn't get into it, and I just stopped. But I keep being told it's a great game and I should get through it. So, and then of course all the fandom for Leon, can't ignore that. So I think I'll try it again. Raul, I'll give it another go. Have you played
what?
Resident Evil?
No, I need to get into it because I have all of them. Someone gifted them all to me.
Okay. Risket says Resident Evil is great. I have to play Tomb Raider, which was thankfully given to me by Agent Corey. So I've got a lot on my docket. I've got a lot to play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a fire where you're at. Did you like that?
I did. There's also a legendary shotgun here if you want it.
I do not want it, but thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where to?
Oh, I see a chest over here.
Oh, wait, did you watch Superman yet? Are you going to?
I want to.
Okay, so what's your opinion? You're a girl. What is
I am a girl.
Yes.
Thanks for noticing.
Astute observation. Call me Sherlock Holmes because, wow.
Yeah. Nothing gets past you.
Nothing
Everything's
gets
elementary.
past me. Yes. What is your opinion on David Cornsweat?
I think he's a good-looking dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's alright.
I kind of do get some bi vibes from him, but yeah, he's
Whoa,
not.
whoa, really? Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh,
my
I
God.
definitely get. I definitely get.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I like in real life or like when he plays Superman.
Well, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't give
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
assessment yet. But I've heard mixed things about that. Like people are like, "Oh yeah, like he comes out." I was like, "No, he doesn't." Like I can't say anything until I see it, and then I make my, my own comments on things like that. But as far as him personally, I kind of sense it a little bit.
Your gaydar is pinging.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
But I haven't been wrong the last few times on people who I suspected in real life.
As you know, my gaydar is completely broken. So yeah. I can't. Unless you're like flamboyant, I can't tell.
Like flaming?
Yeah. Hello, Joe Draco. Much love. ORB says... What's that?
There's a car over here.
There's a car. There's a car right here, actually.
Ah, dang it, he got me.
You're still alive?
Oh, no.
Oh, no,
I am not. Someone's shooting at us, Joe.
You're not alive? I'm running behind you.
Ah, Joe.
That's a whole different team. Did we get 2 different teams?
We got 2 different teams, Joe. They're coming down. Run for it, Joe! And then... Yeah.
Oh,
got
no!
me. Get my crown!
How am I gonna get your crown?
Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay, don't worry about it.
Did I get your card? I got your card, right? I think
Yes,
I
you
did.
Oh, your little butterfly wing backpack. So cute.
These guys are persistent. There's a dude just like chilling right there.
Yeah.
Hi.
But you're running into the storm.
That's fine. I don't care. I need to go in this direction. I have
Not when there's...
Hush.
Oh, Joe. You
Hush.
scare me. You scare...
What's up, Disages? See, everything is well in the world. Why did you even wonder if we were gonna make it? We're totally fine. See, the team's right over there, so let's not go in that direction. Move. Oh, shoot. Just run.
Oh, Joe. They have guns.
They have guns. Good observation. Let's see. Orby, so those pair of pistols. I know which ones you're talking about. I should have grabbed them. And I do have a quest to damage what happened?
I just got a blue chest.
Good. I'm just running. There are barrels of slurp where I'm at. And you're done.
Ping them for me. Yep, I'm collecting my stuff again.
Hmm? Yeah, I should have grabbed those guns, Orby. I've got a pistol challenge, and I don't even remember dropping my pistol, but I did. He's playing Tomb Raider 5 Remastered, Expedition 33, College Football 26. Yeah, Corey, you're playing a lot of games. Yeah, just says, as of today, Nomi is a girl.
Yeah.
Corey says he likes that Rachel actress as Lois. Do you think she's pretty? I was like mixed on her because I heard so much crap like on Amy Adams not being pretty enough to be Lois. I'm like, well, what about this girl? Is she pretty enough?
See,
she's a brunette.
here's the thing. I think Amy Adams was just too old for the role when she was cast for Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So not like saying like she's a bad actress. I just didn't think it was her role.
Yeah. I think she's one of those women who can be pretty. I mean, I think she's okay.
Frick, I just got pinged.
You did? Then
Yeah,
you should
I'm
run.
running for it. Well, there's someone trying to run over you.
Oh yeah, they are. I'm dead. We didn't do too bad though on our first attempt. Could have done better.
Oh, yeah, could have been better, but it's okay. I'm having fun with you.
But yeah, going back to David being of that variety.
Yeah.
So you've watched like interviews with him, or is he like even in other things?
Not that he's in other things. It's just I think it's just I don't know. It's weird, like his aura,
Mm-hmm.
how he carries himself a little bit. But like I said, I could be wrong. I'm not saying like yeah, immediately like it's going off. Like I can sense it. That's just what like I see.
Brisket says watch his interviews with Nick Holt. Okay, I'll look those up. Corey says Nick Holt's a perfect choice for Lex Luthor. I actually thought so too. I have mixed feelings about not his portrayal, just the way Lex was written. I don't want to spoil it, but there's literally man tears in this movie. A lot of man tears.
But yeah, I'm totally down to see it. I'm not like a total hater on it.
Yeah, I'm considering going to see it a second time just because I think the first time was such a shock that at one point I literally had to get up and go and get a beer. And
Nice.
I was like, I'll be right back. I gave myself an intermission. Corey says, I remember years ago when I was on a second shift, there was a guy worked with us that as a temp and he was married and had kids, but the dude was gay. And I mean, stereotypical gay. I mean, a lot of people don't even realize they are. Or they, come from trad backgrounds and, don't want to be.
I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on that. Just because I know someone who did get married
Mm-hmm.
and then like 2 years later divorces her husband and gets into a relationship with a woman that she was in a relationship with for 2 years. And then now she's like married again with the guy from the Marines.
Okay, but okay. There's two different things. Women sometimes go gay because they get upset at men. This is just a theory. I think some bi women are just women who are just struggling with men, because that whole flip-flop thing happens quite often with women. Like, look at like Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa was proudly a lesbian, you know, did all the...
She was groomed, and she admits that she was groomed.
She says she felt a lot of pressure, etc., etc. And there's someone landing there. I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't know where you landed. I have no idea where you are.
Oh, I see where you're at. I'm coming. But yeah, she said she was pressured by the community, like, to come out and be like another, I guess, gay con, when she's like, that's not who I am. And now
Yeah.
she's like, how you said, trad wife.
Yeah. And it's probably just they couldn't figure out how to deal with men, and they decided, I'm gonna just, you know, I feel more comfortable with my friends that are girls. Maybe I'm gay. You know, like that's probably the thought process that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough bullets for this.
I'm coming, Joe.
I got him.
Nice. Well, that's what I'm saying. Of like this girl who I know who like got married, and divorces her husband of 2 years. If you weren't so sure, and then you get into this relationship, why go with the relationship and ruin this poor man's life? Like, he built with you. They dated for like, man, what, 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the wedding too, and like I thought they were like good
Perfect for each other. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like her decision to move on, because she wasn't so sure of her preference, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's what I'm going to say. Like, if you weren't so sure, why did you agree to like marry him and spend money on a wedding and have your family and friends come out and support you?
So here's the thing. I think she probably is straight and then freaked out in the relationship and then decided things were not going well. I must be gay, and then try that. And then that didn't work out. Maybe she had other relationship issues and then realized, oh, I'm not gay. I just have relationship issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women just feel like the answer might be to bat for the other team. And then they find out it's just maybe confusion of, being more comfortable with that sex because you are that sex, like you understand them. Men are definitely like difficult to understand, and vice versa. Men think that we're difficult to understand. We're very much like, I am of the belief that the whole like men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing, totally true. Men and women, we think very differently.
Joe, I see footsteps.
Yeah, and he shot me dead.
He didn't shoot you dead, because I'm reviving you now.
Psychotic Mongoose has redeemed a drink of water for the working man. That went on my nose. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find a smaller one, so unfortunately this is the giant bottle I got. I have a poem for you from Jerry. Are you ready?
Yeah, tell me. I love poems from Jerry.
Sorry, I have a nose full of water still. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
I am ready. Tell me.
Where'd it go? Hold on, I lost it. Okay. On the road to heaven or hell, only a heart will tell. Embrace hate, you fry. Embrace love high, you fly. Two paths to choose. Think carefully if I were you, a poem for Nomi. I don't think I enunciated it right, but that was the poem. Thank you, Jerry. Do I have a cup? No. I'd have to go get one. Risket says Disbrew broke it down while on Saucy Saturdays earlier. What about David being kind of effeminate? I saw a video. So you know Michelle from Force of Light? She and I were on a stream together, and we were talking. This was before Superman came out, and she was saying that he was actually dreamy, and I was just like, he doesn't really do it for me. And then she's like, no, you've got to see the videos of him working out and getting ready to be Superman. So she played the clip, and he was in the gym doing like lat pull downs and like squat presses and stuff, and he had a big old beard and looked very different, and I thought that look was good on him, but you know, it was literally a curated moment of masculinity of him doing exercise. So I haven't really seen too much non-curated content from him. Maybe we should stick together. Nomi, are you still there? I don't know if she can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I don't know what the heck was going on. I was like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, and I was like agreeing with you with like what you know, if Michelle says he's dreamy, oh no, I'm dead.
It's all good.
But like him working out, okay, first of all, he got the phone call that he was being Superman while he was on set with my dreamy guy, Glenn Powell. Um, no, I do appreciate how a man can go to the gym and work out because he's taking care of his physique. Also, the fact that he got a very iconic role. Um, so yeah, like I can see how it can be dreamy, like videos of him doing these workouts. Um, but what makes him dreamy? Like we all thought Henry, and he still is. Henry Cavill is pretty dreamy. That little left chin of um, his hair. And man, Henry Cavill with a beard. I will say, yes, I am a huge fan. But you know, everyone has a preference.
But then he doesn't have the
do.
cleft chin out on display if he has a beard. It kind of hides it.
But I'm not biased. I was like, I like both. I like to have, you know, my cake and eat it too, Joe. Just like I guess like the best way to describe it is not to be picky.
Oh, yeah, I'm not, I mean, well, here's the thing. I'm not being picky because these are totally unrealistic human beings I'm never ever gonna meet. So it's just a matter of you know, it's equivalent to me saying, you know, a guy saying, you know, Selma Hayek is gorgeous. It's like, yeah, she is. You know, it's not ever gonna happen, if you know what I mean. But one has eyes. But he's not my cup of tea. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Andre in the chat, Roy says, David is awesome. The more I heard him doing interviews, the more I liked him. Gunn didn't do the movie any favors when he did press. He should have just left it to the cast. Yeah, I didn't, I feel like I've seen, you know, he didn't, I did watch one thing that he did that was not bad. It was just that I could tell he was not allowed to say in the American way. But that's fine. They also changed it in the comic, so whatever. I'm not going to harp on that.
Yeah.
Are you at the bridge too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Party, 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 party. Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh shoot, Joe.
What happened?
My internet is very laggy, so I may
Drop.
yeah. Because even getting picked up, it's picking up items is taking forever. So just be aware I might get kicked.
Okay.
I hate this internet that I'm at.
You know, we talk on a pretty
God
regular
bless.
basis, and I have no idea where you are.
Like, physically?
Yes.
Or mentally?
Physically. I feel like we just talked, and I'm like, I know you're not... Oh! No, I still don't... Yeah, well, I'll just text you later.
Yes.
Did I finish the thing with the pistols? I don't think I did. Nope. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Even me trying to slap the slurp juice is not even breaking. There we go.
Oh no. RB says that YouTube is acting crazy and not letting him send a super. It's okay, RB, I'm sorry. This proof showed how strange their behavior is. Who in particular? he would literally like bend his hand down like a gay dude while talking in a high-pitched gay-like voice. Is it his pitch of voice that makes you kind of get that vibe, Nomi?
No. Like I said, it's his mannerisms a little bit that I can pick up, like, oh, I think he likes both teams.
I accidentally discharged my weapon. Remind me to tell you something in private later.
Ooh.
Greg the Goblin for 10 says testing 1, 2, 3. He is confirmed YouTube is still working, but may not be working for ORB. So ORB, maybe it's just acting up a little bit today. Thank you so much, Greg the Goblin, for the 10.
I like how you said last game, like, yeah, we should stick together, and then you run off without me.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I'll go back.
I'm already here. I had to chase you.
Well, in my defense, here is a blue weapon that I offer you in exchange for your...
I already have that blue weapon.
Okay, then. Sorry.
It's okay. I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're just doing our solo things again. It's cool. There you are.
Don't worry, I am going to stick like gum to the bottom of your shoe. Let's go into this car, Nomi. Come on.
Alright, you drive.
Okay.
By the way, you know how annoying that is? The gum
What?
at the bottom of my shoe? Oops, wrong thing. There. Now you can drive. I got out of the seat.
Be prepared. Woman
Be
driver!
prepared.
Where are we going? I don't know. Just kind of cruising.
Sounds like a lot of our time when we hang out with each other. Where are we going? What are we doing?
By the way, speaking of spending time with each other, I was going through my emails and apparently we are still at early bird pricing for next year's MegaCon. I have mixed feelings about the actual convention. In this past one, I went 2 days. I got Friday and Saturday tickets. And I actually left... Whoa, there's someone here. Just kidding. Get back in the car. Get back in the car! I actually left Saturday maybe an hour or two after arriving because of how chaotic it was. And it was actually like it felt unsafe because of how many people were there, and the convention hall just felt like, I don't know if we were at capacity. It just, you know, like your building should have a certain number of people, like max. I'm sure they were compliant, but it didn't feel it. Like I was actually at one point trying to go down the main staircase.
Oh, Superman is here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It could be either. I'm not sure.
We're not gonna.
So yes, MegaCon, and then you're
so,
like,
this
is questionable.
It was questionable, and then when we were, you know, like going down the stairs from the second floor to the first floor back to like the, where do you call it? The exhibit hall.
Yeah.
It was so many people, and they were only allowing one staircase, that it was actually terrifying because it's like. You know those moments where you're like, if a stampede were to break out right now,
Joe, that thing shoots at you.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep driving. If a stampede were to break out now, or you know, like a riot, like it would be really bad. We're gonna switch cars. We're gonna go to this car now. So anyway, so have very mixed feelings about. I know I'm gonna go. I know I need to go at least one day, but I am concerned about how it's going to be this year, and if I really want to invest the money and go 2 days or just one. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I was gonna go one day.
One day.
Yeah.
ORB's over on the kick side. What's up, ORB? Because YouTube was misbehaving for him. But yeah, in case anybody is planning on going to the convention and next year's MegaCon, the convention tickets are still at early bird pricing through the end of the week, I believe. So I am going to try to make that decision to try to save myself 20 bucks or however much it is. Just an FYI, public service announcement. Save yourself some money if you're planning on going and buy them ahead of time.
This has been Saving Dollars with Joe.
Ta-da! So you won't be going to MegaCon next year? I'll definitely be going to MegaCon. I mean, I'm a local. I live in the Central Florida region, and I try to at least go to one, if not two, meetups a year. Last year I just went to one. I have a good time at them. So I'll definitely be at least at the meetup and at meetup like events, but the actual like decision making part is, am I going to actually go to the actual MegaCon part? If that makes any sense.
That makes perfect sense. I
Okay.
understood what you said.
Cool. But chances are, yes, I'm still gonna go at least one day. The issue was it was too many people on Saturday that I'm stressing about going on a Saturday because I actually like felt, I don't want to say unsafe, but it was definitely a little bit intense.
It just was a little concerning.
Yes.
Joe, we're going to the storm.
ORB for 10.
We're gonna start sinking.
I thought my car was like Jesus. It was like just floating on the water. ORB for 10 says, I disagree with Cajun Corey. Bitches be crazy. W is finding someone with whom you can deal with on their level of crazy, but I am a boomer. Find the one you want to spend all Saturday with. What? I missed...
Is there a conversation that we didn't get?
That's what I'm trying to... Oh. I don't... I think I missed part of the conversation. Are you with me? Yes, you are. Okay. We are in the storm. I mean, out of the storm. Let me read that again. I disagree with Cajun Corey. Cajun Corey, did you say something? About... that made... that... Did I miss it? I might have missed it. I'm gonna go back in the chat a little bit. About... I see Cajun Corey talking about the mannerisms, that he's kind of got, you know, effeminate mannerisms. And then, so I won't be going to MegaCon. He says I'm going to plan on going on probably 2 days. So I would suggest maybe Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Sunday, but Saturday's a terrible day to go. And then I missed it. ORB. But is he saying bitches be crazy? The win is finding someone with whom you can deal with their level of crazy. But I am a boomer. Find the one you want to spend all day Saturday with. Oh, the redhead conversation. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That makes more sense. Ignore that ping. Okay. But yes, I think that's also true regardless of what you're of the reference. Find someone with whom you can deal with their level of crazy. And now I do remember we had the conversation about the redheads and that they tend to be crazier. I mean, men talk about the graph. No, you've heard of the graph of hot to crazy?
Yes. I have.
So the goal of men is to find the perfect balance between hot and crazy. So the problem is, the hotter someone is, they tend to be crazier. That's why people like Amber Heard, she's beautiful, but she's too crazy to ever deal with. So that's a negating factor. But I agree with that. I think that going back to the whole conversation of men are from Mars, women are from Venus, I think that it may not just be craziness, it may be just lack of understanding or not being on the same page. And I think that that could be even things like that are very intrinsic to the values of someone. Like, for instance, Nomi and I were talking about values the other day and how some people are very traditional where it might not be something you think of, but someone else is like, whoa, 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 men and women shouldn't do this or that. Like, some men believe women should not have guy friends if they're in a relationship. Close guy friends. And I actually have changed my mind about this. I now agree with that statement. Because I've kind of understood a little bit more of male psychology. So it just, you know, I get it. So if you are not all on the same page, it may be like women are crazy versus or disrespectful or XYZ, whatever it might be. And it might just be the situation of you guys are just not in alignment with your personalities and traditional values, etc., or values at all.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is find someone with whom you can have kind of that synchronicity, is that a word? Be synchronous with. And then you will find happiness.
We can just like hide in this cave until the storm starts shrinking.
You could do that. Buster Voodoo says, where are you on the crazy scale, Joe? Is there a Latina modifier? Nomi, what do you think?
Crazy? Shoot, I think it'd be like... I've driven with you. Yeah. Oh, and there was that one time where you got drinks by that pool, and there was someone that was cutting us in line. And you were like, I am not gonna let that woman like cut us in line.
Was that in Texas?
Yeah, that was in Texas.
Why do I not remember this? By the pool bar, yes. And then there was like, okay, yeah. I don't like people who cut in line.
Yeah, no, I don't like people who cut in line too, but I would say like that was like a good 6.5.
So there you have it. An unbiased opinion of on the crazy scale, I am a 6.5. Out of 10?
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not bad. All things considered, when all women are crazy, in fact, to at least to some extent. That's not bad. Mm-hmm. What? Buster Voodoo says unbiased in quotation marks, so in reality you're like an 8? No, I don't think so. I think at this point in my life, I understand the male perspective a lot more. So, I don't think that I'm unreasonable. If that makes any sense.
Makes sense.
Boomer says, we are all crazy in one way or another. It's who we let into our weird little worlds, as Robin Williams said in Good Will Hunting. Yeah, I agree with that. Time to roll. Is that you? Yes, that's you.
Yeah.
You just hit the little sprite guy.
I did.
Buster Voodoo says I could still get by even as an 8. Thanks, Buster Voodoo. What's up, Bruce?
Oh, there's a car.
I'm pretty sure he can hear and see us.
Oh!
She meant to do that.
That's part of the plan. Oh, they drove off the mountain. Let's stay back up here.
Jerry says
Let's
Joe
see.
Crazy is a 5. Old Renaissance Boomer says kick emotes suck. I'm sorry. Did I miss a Jerry poem? I might have. For when I see her in her full fury, the tornado comes near me. Now comes the dance with death. One mistake, you take a last breath. The thrill of the chase, great as can be. The life of the storm chaser is me. That one's definitely for Nomi because it's an ode to one of her favorite movies. Twisters.
Twisters.
Yes.
Glenn Powell. I see people right in front of us fighting it out. No, they're camping. Nope.
Is that 2 people? Yes. They're looking at someone else. Should we third party? No, he's like, I'm just gonna drive closer underneath them, giving them the advantage.
Dang it, there's people here.
Yeah, that's who they were shooting at.
Oh, they destroyed the gas station. That's what they did.
ORB says, so did Buster Voodoo call Joe Rosie an 8-ball? I don't know what an 8-ball is, but I think he's calling me on a scale of 8 to... a scale of 1 to 10, and 8 and crazy, which is pretty high. But he's saying that I can get away with it. Jerry says he's a storm chaser, started in 1990.
Why'd you shoot at them?
Because they're doing friggin' dances!
They're playing with us!
This is called Fortnite, not dance off!
This is the car with you, Joe!
Was it wrong of me to kill them? I'm sorry. My bad.
Like, if they were playing with us, I thought we were all jokes and all. Here, I'm over here. Get in the car. Oh!
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
No!
What are you doing?
Get in the car! Hurry up!
I'm in. I'm in.
There's someone here.
Storm! Run the storm! Run the storm! Oh my god, why is this gun not shooting? Holy cow.
Nice.
Woo.
Okay, thank God. I still have a barrel of kick-ass.
I died. We are in second place. I'm so sorry.
God dang it. Could have had that, but it's okay.
Shall we call it on that high note?
We should call it on that kind of high note.
Kind of high
We
note.
made it to second, but second is first place for losers, and I'm okay with that.
Hey!
Called perspective.
Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, no, like text me. You don't have to like be all sad about it. You could honestly, if you see me, Sevi, and Moss playing together, and we could do a third person or fourth person, please invite yourself. We are always up to that.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I can invite myself to their gaming. No questions asked. I don't even have to call them. I'm just going to show up, logging into the game, and then just be like, I'm here. So
that's what I do majority of the time for Sevi and Moss. They're like, oh, yeah, you're hanging out. Cool. I just invite myself.
Oh. Cool. All right. Well, say bye to the chat, everybody. Know me.
Say bye to the chat, everybody.
Okay. And I'll text you.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a great time. I was bored on a Saturday and wanted to play Fortnite, and you guys hung out with me, and I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who super chatted, who is a member. You guys support this crazy endeavor and this crazy hobby, and I appreciate all of you guys. And everybody who was just here. You know, you didn't have to be here spending your time with me, and you were. So I appreciate all of you guys. I'll be back. I have plans to play Tomb Raider, thanks to Corey. And I'm going to give Resident Evil another shot and try to finish RE2 because I've got the entire works of Resident Evil. So I don't know why I'm struggling getting into it, but I will give it another go. So look out for those. And Expedition 33, I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that this new cord that I got for my Elgato works, because then I'll be able to play Game Pass games and Expedition 33 is on there. So look forward to those things, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great night, guys, and have a great Sunday. I hope you guys have a productive but relaxing day.
Sitting in gridlock traffic, I'm trying to make my way to you. I'm losing my mind, I can't stand it. I've been away too long from you. So talking on the phone, hearing your voice just doesn't work for me. I gotta feel your body against me. It's been too long, you see. Too long from touching you. Too long.
Just kidding. Let's play Deep Space Nine.
You can't ever put this out. Starting gun, you're the one broke this drought. Rhapsody, can't you see? I forgot the color blue. Whisk across the universe, bleed through. Stop and stare, birds fly, and I feel it in my bones. Lost in deep space, not far from home. In this great design, got our roles to play. Flip the script this time of the day. There, birds fly. Deep space nine. Great design. Grip this time of the day. Great design.